Hi everyone, and welcome back to the London Watch Collector channel. If you guys just tuned in, I'm a watch collector, a watch enthusiast, I'm addicted to watches. On my channel, I'll be sharing my passion for watches using 4K content. I'll be discussing and showing you brilliant timepieces ranging from Seiko to Patek Philippe. If you enjoy my reviews, please subscribe to my channel and make sure to follow me on Instagram. So this week it's going to be a full unboxing, including sticker removal, discussing with you about the watch, telling you all the details you need to know. Along with the packaging, I got the Rolex 2018/2019 catalog. I was discussing on the Rolex forum with many of the watch enthusiasts that for some reason the BLNR, aka the Batman, it's not included in the catalog. And I'm not sure why the reason is. I tried to ask my authorized dealers and I tried to get some information, but of course, knowing Rolex, they never give out this kind of information. But I have a feeling that what's gonna happen is once all the BLNRs are sold out, I feel that they're gonna discontinue it. It doesn't make sense to have 3 GMT Master IIs in steel. Currently, they do the LN, BLNR and the BLRO. So I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna discontinue the BLNR, maybe keep the LN, put it on a Jubilee and upgrade the movement to the 3285. Of course, the highlight of the show of Basel was the BLRO, and they've put it on the front of the catalog. And many of you might actually realize that I wasn't a fan of the Jubilee bracelet, but oh boy, that changes. Once you put it on your wrist, once you actually try it on, you start to appreciate and you start to actually enjoy the fact that it can be clearly distinguished between the sub and the GMT Master II. Because it makes sense, you know, the GMT Master II is made for traveling, people who keep changing the time zone, and it makes sense to be a bit dressy in the sense of a Jubilee bracelet makes it a bit dressy, so it makes sense for it to have that look. Along with the catalog, I got this Basel 2018 magazine. And of course, the highlight again was the Pepsi, shows you as well the other models and gives you a brief explanation on the GMT Master II, tells you about the other GMT Master IIs that they released. But anyway, I'll not bore you with this. I actually have an extra copy. They gave me 2 magazines, so if anyone wants to just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll send it to the first guy who asks for it. In my reviews, I like to show you exactly what comes in the box, what to expect. So I'm going to show you everything that comes with it. Starting with the Rolex Catalog for the GMT Master II. It gives you all the information on how to set the watch, how to advance the hour hand, and how to set the date, etc. I'm not going to bore you with that because I'm going to be doing a review how to set your GMT watch, the GMT watches that I have, including the Batman, Pepsi, the Omega Planet Ocean GMT, and the Sky Dweller. Once you open the box, you'll have a pouch which usually comes after you adjust the links. I've removed 2 links. Then you've got your green seal, your Rolex tag which has your reference number as well as your model number. And at the back of the box there's a small pouch which has a leather wallet. At the back is your warranty card which has your reference number and your serial number. And the bezel protector is basically once they transport your watch from Geneva, it's protected by this plastic protective cover. And here you go guys, the watch up close in 4K content. If you have a 4K screen, whether it's an iMac or any type of display, make sure you increase the resolution to 4K. I'm going to be covering all the specs with you while this beauty is sweeping away. So the case diameter is a 40mm. The material, it used to be called as 904L, but Rolex changed it to the oyster steel. I'm not sure why they've done that. Maybe because it's an oyster clasp, it's an oyster case, so why not call it an oyster steel? The middle case, it's a satin finish with polished sides. The bezel is a bidirectional rotatable bezel. It has a 24-hour graduated The two colors here are the blue and red. It's made of cerachrome, and the cerachrome is actually ceramic and chrome. It's a special alloy. It's 100-meter waterproofness. The movement, it's a mechanical movement, which is self-winding in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. The precision is a +2, -2 seconds per day, and it beats at 28,800 beats per hour, which is a frequency of 3 Hz. The latest movement is the Chronergy with an optimized energy efficiency. That's why the power reserved increased from 48 hours up to 70 hours. So the functions is instantaneous date at 3 o'clock, which changes in 1/8 of a second between midnight sharp and 10 minutes to midnight. Nowadays, you see most of the Rolex watches change exactly at midnight, but don't worry if it's within 5 to 10 minutes. Next time you send it to service, ask them to adjust it for exactly midnight. So you have a reference time and an additional 24-hour hand, which is the red in this case, and on the Batman it's the blue. The dial color is black, it's lacquered, so it's basically polished. And the hour markers that you see is actually 18 karat white gold, and it has the luminescent, or as Rolex calls it, chromolite. Finally, the bracelet. So it has a Jubilee solid links. The material is oyster steel again, which again is 904L. So the reference of the watch is 126710 BLRO. BLRO stands for blue and red in French, and the reference for the bracelet is 69200. The clasp is an oyster folding safety clasp, just like the subs, the Sea Dwellers, the Daytonas, and it has an EasyLink 5mm comfort extension link. So all the information given, stickers removed. Now you'll be able to enjoy the real beauty of the watch. With all the stickers removed, you can see how the 904L stainless steel just shines. That's why Rolex uses this 904L, because it just changes in color. The way the polish it gives out is just fantastic. What I'm going to do, I'm going to close the lights. I'm going to just put the ambient lights, which is the natural lights, without the studio lights, so that you guys will get a good idea of how the watch would look. There you go. And you see the red changes, the blue changes, and the way it shines, it looks like precious metal. Of course, no review is complete without a wrist shot. So there you go, guys. That's the watch on my wrist. And as you can see, it just pops in every way. The Jubilee bracelet, the Cerachrome bezel, it just goes as a perfect combination. So that's why everything changed. The moment I saw the watch, the moment I tried it on, seeing it in the flesh is different from seeing it in photos. That's why next time I'm not going to give my opinion until I try it out. I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for next week for the in-depth history review that I'll be doing. And of course, I'll be comparing the Pepsi versus the Batman. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next week. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching.